So it is fitness. All right, let's start. Roll your shoulders back and around. We've got a total body workout today. And reverse it. So if you're not doing any part of it, there's always something you can do. Oh, I hear those birds. Rotate side to side, just twisting. Getting a good movement through the shoulder, hip, knee, toes, ankles. Give me 4 of these. All right, Cindy, I'm just going to mute you because your birds are loud. 3 more. 2 more. Take the arms and just swing them side to side with a little tap. We'll go back to the 80s. Good. Now take it 4 more. 3 more. We're going to do bigger arm movements. 1 more. Take it back here. Roll the arms back. All the way back and around. Good. Reverse it. Good. 3 more, 2 more. 1 more. Bring the arms all the way up. Triple tap through the center. Just bringing your fingers forward, middle, and back. Open up. Triple tap down. All the way up. If you're not going all the way down, just give yourself a little hip hinge. 1 more after this. All the way up and triple tap. Come back to standing and bring your hands on your thighs. Turn your toes out. Press up. So it's a wide squat, hands on your thighs. Now push away from your thighs. Down, come up. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay down. Press your right shoulder forward. Switch sides. Back to the right side. Back to the left side. Hold it to the center. Round your back. Arch your back, run your collarbones. Round your back, pull it in. Exhale, arch. 1 more time, round. Good. Exhale, hands to floor, straighten your legs. Walk to your right foot. Fold over that right leg, hang your head down, hug your hips towards center. If you want more, open that right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold back down. Walk over to your left leg, hands on your thigh or your shin or your foot. Stay here or open up your arms or your top arm. And exhale, come on back to center. Hands in the center, walk your feet a little bit closer. Place your hands on top of your thighs, pull into that cat stretch. Roll your arms and shoulders and torso up. Arms behind your back, palms together, knuckles down. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. And then relax your arms and roll your shoulders. First exercise is 1 heavier weight, a sumo squat with a press to an overhead press. We've got 12 reps of that. So 1 heavy weight would be awesome. If you don't have heavy weights, 2 lighter weights will work. Hold the weight underneath your chin. Your feet are a little bit wider than hips, a little bit turned out, so it's not quite a plie. If you're not doing the leg work, you can do little hip hinges, but if you're not doing any of the leg work, you're just doing those overhead presses. We start in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Squat down, press up 1. Good. 2, try to get your elbows inside of your thighs. 3, drive through your heels. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, keep driving through those heels, so I want you to feel the back side of the body working. 9, 2 more, that's it, right from underneath your chin. 1 more, all the way up. Good. Take a matching weight if you'd like to use this heavier weight. We're going to take our right leg back, just for the sake of argument. We're going to cross our wrists, and we're going to do cross rows, alternating the side that comes first. All right, if you're not comfortable with that for whatever reason. And again, if you don't want to be in a lunge, you can have your feet separated in a little bit wider movement. All right, so right leg is back this time. Maybe next time we'll do the left leg. Hinge forward. Let's cross the right arm front first. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 12, 11, switch the cross of the arms, 10, 9, 8, 7, so it's more of a high row, 6, 5, you should also feel that front leg, 3, 2, 1, and down, feet together, a little bit wider, maybe about hips width apart. Deadlift to a hammer curl, so both arms in front of your thighs. Heavy weight is great, soft bend in the knee in 4, 3, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, you know we go down slow and we hammer it up. Good, let's do that again. Down 4, 3, 2, as you come up we do that hammer. Now we'll take it just a little bit faster. Down 2, up, hammer 3. Down, this is 4. Chest out, this is 5. Down, 6. 7. Shave the front of your shins with your weights. 8. 9. 3 more. 3. 2. One more time. And 1. Good. All right. Easy peasy. Second set. Sumo squat to an overhead press. Legs apart, not too wide. Slight turn out at the hips. We go in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Squat down, press up. Squat, press up. Squat, 3, good. Keep the weight in your chin. 4, down. 5, can you get those elbows to touch the inner thighs? 6, and use your hips, not your back. 7, 8, 4 more. Can I just tell you what my hips feel like after 27 hours of almost sitting and doing a lot of yoga? So guys, you gotta get me mobile. I lost count. We got 2 more. 1 more. And done. Good. Grab a matching weight or another heavy set of weights for your back rows. This time your left leg is back if you're doing that positioning. Otherwise your feet can be separated. Crossing over, one arm in front of the other. Crossing over rows. Bend your front knee, hinge at your hips. Left arm's going first. 3, 2, 1. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet about hips width apart. Deadlift to hammer curls. We've got that 2 counts down and up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down 2, hammer 1. Down, 2. Down, 3. Down, 4. Good. 5. Chest up. 6. 7. Make sure you're not swinging your weights, particularly if you're not doing the leg work. 8. 9. 10. 2 more, please. 1 more. Good job, guys. Okay. So, moving on to another set. I'm very thirsty, excuse me. Moving on to another set. We're going to do a side-to-side lunge. So you're going to take one weight, go to one side with a row, come up, and switch sides. So actually, let's do it this way. Side row, then come back up. Side row, then come back up. All right, let's give that a shot. All you need is one heavy weight. Step out to your left side in 4, 3, 2, I'm watching you. All right, here we go. Step, row, come up, switch sides. 2, row, come up, switch sides. 3, again. 4, get your hips back. 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, one more, no, low, 3 more. Now 2 more. Out, row. Good, last one. And up. Good. All right. So the next exercise, we've got 2 sides, unfortunately. So actually, let me just demonstrate it. So we're going to do a step back tap, lunge, come back in, tricep kickback. First side. Second side, we'll do a straight arm, press back. When you're not moving, or the leg that's not moving, you're staying nice and low in it. All right? First set is a kickback, tapping the right foot back, elbows pulling the side, ready to go. In 4, right foot's the mover. 2, here we go. Tap, 1. Now bend that left knee. 3, option, knee up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so Joelle, keep your less of the movement in that standing leg. Make the glutes do a little bit more work. Powerhouses. All right, so sit back, left leg is back, palms. You might want to go to a lighter weight for this. I'm going to demonstrate with a lighter weight as well. Palms behind you. So it's just a lift up and down. Left leg back. Keep that right hip nice and low and steady. In 3, you'll feel this in another exercise later. So it's in, 2. Keep the weights by your thighs, not in front of you. Another option, 5, 6. So think of it like a knee thruster, 7, or a strike, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Easy peasy. Okay, no, not such a big deal. All right, just the movements are controlled. And when we're in that low squat, we're not coming up and down like this. There's time for that other times. All right, we've got a set of biceps, front and side. 1, 2, all right? 12 reps, which is really 24 reps, so go with a moderate to heavier weight. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. 1 up, open, 1, 2, open, 3, open, 4. If it's too fast, slow down, or just do 1, alternating. 6, 7, open, 8, open, 9, open, 10, 11. One more set, guys. 1, and open. Good work. All right. Stretch. Stretch. We're going over to back to our first lunge row. Switch sides. So we only have 12 of those on each, 6 on each side. 12 altogether. 1 heavy weight if you've got that. Come on up to standing. Here we go. In 4, 3, step out left. Here we go. 1 row. Come up, switch arms, switch sides. 2, again. 3, 4. Good, guys. 5, 6. Remember, you're not doing the legs, you still got those arms. 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2 times. 1 more time. And up, good. All right, we've got those step back, little tiny step back with kickbacks, with no movement in the leg that doesn't move. Does that make sense? The only leg that's moving is the right leg on this set. Elbows in, get ready. Actually, I started you back last time. Let's start with our foot together. Here we go, kick back. 1. Remember the options here. Lift. Maybe you don't touch down at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Sit low. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. So that time I opted not to touch down for most of that set. So my glutes are really firing up on my standing leg. Straight arm lift behind you. Left leg in. 4, this slight hinge at the hips. Here we go. 1. Oops, straight arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No movement in those hips. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. You should feel that in your glutes. The one that's standing up. Nice and stable. You probably felt a little bit in the other side too if you kept the leg off the floor a lot. Last set. Bicep curls. 2 weights, 1 weight alternating if you need to. Front and side in 4, 3, 2, we go. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, 5, good. 6, halfway there, guys. Hang tough. It's Monday, or maybe it's only Monday. 8, up. 4 more. Open. 3, 2 more. Last one. Good and good. Bring it down. All right, quick stretch, quick water break. We're moving on. We've got some shoulder work going on. First set. Alternating Arnold presses. Palms face your face. As you come up, you rotate the palm, the shoulder. All right, that's our first set. Then we'll go for some lighter weights for a front and side raise. Front side, front side. And then we have our rear delt alternating, so we don't need to get there right now. Let's start with our Arnold presses, shoulder presses. All right, soft knees, tuck your tailbone. Bring your weights up, rack it towards your face or palms towards your face. Ready? Here we go. In 4, 3, 2. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Strong abs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 12 sets. So we've got another round going. Good. 12 more. 12. However, on the next set, we have only 12 reps. 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure if you lean, you don't lean forward, back, you lean forward. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. All right, guys, I recommend a lighter set of weights. Maybe not your lightest, but maybe. I'm going to go with light because I know it's going to be that kind of a week. All right, and it's already been that kind of a weekend. All right, so your left arm's going to go front, your right arm's going to go to the side. No higher than shoulder height for any of this. All right, we go in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. 1 pause and down. So get that pause in. 2, that's why lighter weights will be better. 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7. Suck in that core. 8, 9, 10. If you feel tension in your neck, let your chin come down. 11 and 12. Good, that was it. Go back to your moderate to heavier weights. We're going to do an alternating side rear fly. Let's see how we do on that. Hip hinge. All right, moderate to heavier weight, if you can handle it. 4, 3, 2, right first. 1, 1, 2, 2, shoulder height. 3, abs and tight. 4, good. 5, can you go heavier on this? Probably because it's single weight. 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, abs tight. 2, one more time. 1, good, roll it back. So right there, we got all 3 actions of our shoulder. We got our front shoulders, we got them here too, side, and then rear. So it's a good set for your shoulders. You might not like it, but it's a good set for your shoulders. All right, going back to a moderate heavy weight for our first set, which is that Arnold curl or Arnold press. Name 4, the Govinator. All right, roll your shoulders back and around. Rack your weights up, turn your palms towards your face. 4, 3, 2, go. 1, up. 2. So just like in the goblet squat, keep it under your chin. 3, 4, if there's ever a lean, it's forward, not back. 5, just to take a little tension out of your back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deb, can you rotate your palms to your face first? 11, unless that's hurting your shoulders for whatever reason. 12 and 12. So, for future reference, yes, right. So the palms face the face, then they rotate up. Not that what you do is wrong, it's all good, right? There's nothing wrong as long as it's not hurting you. Go to your lighter set of weights. Front and side raise, we're only doing 12 of these. One front, one side. Start with your left arm forward in 4, 3, 2, here we go. 1, pause, and down. 2, pause, and down. 3, pause, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, so this would be hard with heavier weights to maintain it. Hold that pause. 8, abs are nice and strong. 9, 10, 2 more. 1 more. And down. Good. All right. Easy. Piece of cake. Alternating rear delts for 12 sets. Moderate to heavier weight. You're in a hip hinge position, so if it starts to be tension on your back, do a quick stand up and come on back down. All right, hinging forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. If you feel tension in your neck, drop your chin down. 4, 5, 6, halfway there. 7, 8, last 4 sets. 4, 3, 2, S1, 1, come on down to the floor. Bring your mats, bring your weights, bring your water bottle, bring your towel. We're going to hang out down there for a bit. All right. Option for people who have sensitive knees. I'll give you a couple options. So initially, our first lunge, actually I'm going to keep my feet off the mat. You might want to as well. A couple of options on this one. You can have weights under your hands for a little height, or you can have your hands on the floor. You're going to have 1 foot forward. And all we're going to do is, like I was saying in that last, when we did the tricep kickbacks, and I said keep your hip low, don't move your hip. We're going to lift just the knee off the floor and touch the knee down. Now look, you notice that I'm not doing this with my hips. So I'm keeping my hips low. I'm just lifting my knee up. One option is that. One option is hands on your thighs, doing the same thing, or arms up anywhere. Another option, if that doesn't really work, is to go onto your forearms and just tap your knees to the floor. We're going to do 12 on the right side. Then you're hating me because your glutes are going to hurt. They're going to feel like mine do after this weekend. And we're going to do the other side. All right? So if kneeling is not an option for you, another option is to stand, put your hands on weights, and stay low to the ground without action in the hip or in the knee that's bent on the stabilizer knee, okay? So, see where you need to be for this one. Another option is a single leg bridge, okay? So in case you wanted to play around with that. All right, so for me, I'm gonna try my hands on top of my thighs. I want you to be really conscious of what's going on the leg that's bent here. Like now it's our left leg. All right, so remember, hands on blocks will make it a little bit easier in terms of getting the height off the floor. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift the right knee up and down. 2. So you guys know in yoga I'll say sometimes bend the knee, then lift the knee, but don't lift the hips. 4, down. 5, again, if you have sensitive knees, put your hands on the floor, on the blocks. 6, 7, it may be a little more challenging to not move that hip as much. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, bring your knees down, switch sides. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, I mean, crazy thought, but if you did, just take your arms a little higher over your shoulders. They don't need weights, but it's going to fire up more core if you want a little bit more challenge. All right, right leg is bent. Hands on the floor, on the blocks, on your thighs, or you're standing up a little bit more upright, or any of the other options I gave you. Tuck your left toes under. Here we go. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. Here's your challenge. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! All right. Stand up on your shins and just push your hips forward. Or if you're standing up, just do this nice little back bend, supported back bend. Just stretch into the hip flexors. All right. So we do have a kneeling push-up coming up. Of course, the option, if you want to be on a full push-up, I kept it kneeling because I want to keep you a little more stable in what we're doing. There's only 12 of them, but it's a kneeling push-up. Doesn't matter where your arms are. You can have them close or wide. After you push up, we're going to tap the shoulder. So I know that when you're not on your knees, a lot of us tend to wobble up to one side. So I want to keep your hips stable. So bringing the knees to the floor, maybe even tucking the toes under, will keep you more stable in this position. Keep your knees a little bit wider so that when you lift one arm off the floor, you don't have to wobble to accommodate it, okay? So just 12 of these, let's try them. Take your arms a little bit wider if you would like. Take your knees a little bit wider and tuck your toes, shoulders over wrists. Let's try it now. 1, tap. 2, tap. 3, tap. If you're not doing a push-up, I'm sorry, you can take it over to a plank on a ball, or you can take it to a standing, a lower rung on your table, right? 7, I think. 8. I want you to notice how much that core stabilizes when you lift one arm off the floor, even if your knees are down. One more. Child's pose. All right? So that feeling of that stability when you're on your knees is doubled when you're not on your knees. So you've got to find the stability first. All right, everybody onto your forearm. Forearms, 2 of them. Elbows down. Maybe connect your hands together, which would be fine. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up in the air. Chest towards your thighs. Now we're going to swing our hips forward, bring our chin in front of our palms, and come back up. So if you cannot do this on the floor for whatever reason, again, go to a standing but a lower surface and try just pushing forward and back. Okay? Forearms down otherwise, or just try to hold a plank. In 3, hips up in the air, dolphin push-ups. Let's go. Come forward. 1, pause, and up. 2, keep your legs strong. Keep your pelvic floor muscles lifted. Do not collapse your spine. 4, and up. 5, get your torso parallel to the floor, but don't dip. 6, and up. 7, up. 8, good, 4 more please. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. And come down to your knees and do a little child pose stretch. All right, nice and easy, right? A lot of shoulder, a lot of core. All right, back to our kneeling lunge. Low knee lunge, right? So choose which work. Did it work for you last time? Was it too easy? Can you make it more challenging all by yourself, right? So just try it. You never know, right? So let's go ahead and keep the right leg on the floor. Oops, it's not the knee, it's the foot. So I'm almost in this, runner's or this hurdler's run, right, stance. But I'm going to get my knee back a little further. For me, I'm starting on my hands. Let's go. 1, tap down. 2, tap down. 3, those of us with sensitive knees might not go all the way back down to the floor. 4, but you know what you're working here. It's that right leg. 6, right glutes, quad. Now remember, we're getting a nice stretch here in the hip flexors. 8, 9, 10 is a little harder with the arms up. 11, wide. 12, because now we only have 1 point of stability, which is our foot, right? Now it's our left foot. So once the arms go up, besides the lever length is longer, the only thing that's grounding us is this left foot, all right? So pick your poison, try it. So what if you got to change it? Let's go. 1, down. 2, I really want you to focus on no movement in the left glutes or hips. 4, up. 5, lower. 6, you should really feel, maybe it's because of my weekend. And up. Single leg bridge is great. 2 more, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. So it doesn't matter how low the leg that moves goes. It matters that the other leg doesn't move. All right. Kneeling push-ups with a shoulder tap. If you're not doing a push-up, get into a plank. Now, you see my arm, my back right here, it's got a ski slope in it. That never happens in your push-up position. So widen your grip if it feels, or your arms. Widen your legs and tuck your toes will help. Find stability when that one arm comes off the floor, that core fires up. Let's get ready. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Ready to go? In 4, 3, 2, let's go. 1, tap. 2, tap. 3, tap. So I've got to put a little bit more pressure into that right arm to help me stabilize. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and back. Ooh, good job, guys. All right, last one of this series, forearm plank. Lifting your hips up in the air, we call it dolphin in yoga. We call it dolphin push-ups in yoga and fitness. Hips up in the air. Good. Upside down letter V with your hips. Ready to go in 3, 2, shift forward, elbows, shoulders over elbows. 1, actually a little bit in front. Back. 2, back. 3, lift your knees up. Pull your pelvic floor muscles up. Keep your spine long. 6, up. 7, up. Also done in Pilates. 8, don't let your spine tilt down. 9, keep it parallel to the floor. 3 more. 3, last 2, 2, last 1. Knees down, child's pose. Awesome job, guys. All right, moving onward. Grab some of your heavier weights if you can. We're going on to our back. My friends at home, you can see me. If you can't, just give me a shout out for a second. Let me know on camera. I believe you can see me. So our first exercise is a close grip chest press. We'll start at the chest, extend the arms open, and then we do a fly. That's 1 rep. Okay, so it's chest press, fly. We're going to stay in a bridge, or you can go up and down in the bridge, or if that's too much, keep your hips down. All right? So in your close grip chest press, keep your arms together on your back. So I usually start with the arms up, so let's just lift the hips up as the arms are up. Then draw the arms by your rib cage. In 3, 2, here we go. Up, open, in, keep your hips up, down. This is 2. Open, in, down. If you need to release your spine, that's fine. Open, in, down. Keep a check on your buttocks. Is it drooping? I mean, in the exercise, down. 5, but if it's drooping, you're in the right exercise. In, down. 6. Every time you come back, just think, where's my buttocks? Right? How's it doing? Up, 7. Open, in, down. 8, open, in, down. 9, open, in, you're there, guys. Down, just 3 more. 10, less is more, right? Slower is a little bit more challenging, and down. 11, open, in, 1 more time, up, open. Now everything comes down, relax. All right, sit up, stretch your arms. Okay, now, you can use 1 heavy weight for this, or 2 heavy, or 2 light, or 1 light, whatever you choose. It's a pullover
And we're going to crunch and take one leg up as we cross the body. We'll do it alternating for 12. So it's a full pullover and an opposite leg cross-body crunch.
All right, so we're killing two birds with one stone here. You know what I mean. All right, on your back, guys.
So tilt your pelvis, bend your elbows, keep them soft. Overhead in 3, 2, here we go. So we're going to take it overhead, crunch right leg up. Overhead, crunch left. Good. Overhead, crunch right. Down, 4, back, 5. Good. Back. Don't forget to breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, gang. Back. One more. Back. And come back. Bring the arms in.
Take a short break. Last exercise of this set.
Legs are up. We do a chest press, and when we extend our arms, we do a crunch, right? So it's a chest press, crunch.
If the weights are heavy and your neck starts to feel it, don't lift your neck off the floor or change your weights, okay? Or you can go to one weight, put one hand behind your head just to support your head. Lay on your backs,
legs straight up in the air, arms up in the air. Imprint your spine, tilt your tailbone down. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Press, crunch, down, 2. So everything is either up or down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good job, good job, good job. 8,
9, 10, you guys got this. 11,
12, and come on back.
come up to seated, take your arms behind you, flip your fingers around, and just stretch in front of your shoulders and your chest. Good. We're going to go back to the close grip fly, close grip chest press and fly. All right? So we've got our chest and we've got some core in here. We've got our lower body. This set gives it to you all. On your back.
Arms up, and so the hips come up. Check in with your glutes every time you bring the arms down to your chest. All right, so first one here. Here we go. Up, open, in, don't lower your hips, close. 2, open, in, check in with your glutes. 3, open. It's only natural that they want to droop down a little bit. Down. 4, open, in, down. 5, open, in, down. This is halfway there. 6, open, in,
Down. 7. Good. Lift those hips up, guys. Open. It's a fly, remember. So in, up, open wide,
and close. 9, up, open, close. 10, up, open, close. How's your glutes? 11. You got one more time to check on them. Lift them higher. 12, up, open, close, everything comes on down.
Better now. Stretch out your chest and shoulders. We've got those crossover pullovers to a cross body chop. All right? Cross right, cross left. On your back.
Arms up. Ready to go. In 4, there we go. 3, tilt your pelvis. 2, 1, elbow soft. Take it overhead, crunch. 2, crunch. 3, crunch. 4, crunch. I really feel these guys. 5, crunch. 6, get that real dedicated move across the body. 7, crunch. 8, crunch. Good. 9, whoops. 10, 2 more. 1 more. All right. Last in this set. Legs up. Chest press and crunch. So first we do our chest press, and as we extend the arms, we come up for our crunch. Moderate to heavy weights if you can on your back, legs up. That'll help imprint your spine here. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. If it's too much for your neck, keep your head down. Down. 4. Down. 5. Halfway through. 6. Down. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. Is 12. And done. Stretch your shoulders and chest. All right. One more round. Here we go. This is a Russian twist, but it's a double twist. So, one weight if you're using it. Twist, twist, back to center. Twist, twist, back to center. All right, so we take a little break in between sides. Right, we just don't go side to side like this. All right, so let's start with that. We'll explain the next exercise when it's time. Sit up nice and tall. Lean slightly back. Try to get your elbow to the floor rather than your weight to the floor. So we're going to take a little bit of an angled rotation, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, twist, come back to center. Left side, come back to center. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know you're halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You might feel this in your hip flexors. 11. Yeah. One more time. 12. Good. Sit up and stretch the legs out into, doesn't have to be a huge straddle, but whatever straddle you're comfortable with. So some of you will have a big straddle. If you have a straddle but you're schlumping, schlumpasana, then bring your knees bent and closer together or roll something up underneath your hips. All we're going to do is a little tick-tock, side to side, elbow behind the back of your thigh. Legs are strong and active. In 3, 2, here we go. 1, 1, 2. You might touch the floor, you might not. But don't let your opposite hip lift up off the floor. Keep them grounded, so bring your legs in closer if you need to. 5, remember you're a piece of toast in a toaster. You only want to go side to side, not forward and back. 7, 8, 4 more. 4, 3, I dare say you'll feel these tomorrow. 2, 1 more. Shake it out. Come on to your right side. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, then bend the knees back. Ankles behind you. Left arm up or behind your head. We're going to lift the hips up. All right, so let's try it behind the head or maybe even at your shoulder. We're going to take that left elbow to the floor for 12. Ready?
So right hips are up, both hips are up. You can have your legs straighter if you want more. Let's go down 1, 2, 3. Again, check in with those hips. Make sure they're not dropping. 5, 6. Good job. 7, 8. When you come up, only rotate as far as your shoulder is on top of your shoulder. 2 more. So what I mean by that, come down to the floor for a second, is that when you come back, you don't arch all the way back here. You just stay in this shoulder stacked on top of the other side. Let's go to the other side. Big oblique work today, or here. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle in the same line. Bend the knees. Lift your bottom hip off the floor. Hand up. Let's go touchdown. 1, 2, 3. Keep noticing that bottom hip. Anything you want to do with the top leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, whoops, 11, and 12. Come on down. All right. Last set. Double Russian twists. One weight is necessary. Only one weight is necessary, I should say. No weights are fine. Grab whatever you're playing with. Sit up tall. Lean back. Shoulders in diagonal to the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Twist, twist, come center. 2, come center. 3, come center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, center. 7, center. 8, hi Cosby. 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, and back up. Good. Move your weight off to the side. You don't really need any more weights in this particular set. Straddle your legs to whatever degree you can, as long as you're able to sit upright. Hands behind your head. In 4, we take our tick-tock. 3, side to side. 2, let's start on our left side this time. 1, down. I'm very right oriented, as you probably see, so changing it up for me is like it's a new exercise. 4, 5, 6. Remember, your back is straight. You're going side to side, not forward and back. 10, 11, last one, 12. Good. All right, just do a little hinge forward here for a moment. And then walk it back and shake it out. Come onto your right side, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and then bend those knees back. Lift your top or your bottom hip. Left hand behind your head. If you want to extend this leg out as well, feel free. In 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. Touchdown. 1, 2, 3. So what's happening on that top leg if you lift it? Ooh, that outer hip is working. It's screaming at you. 7. So is the bottom hip, whether you have the leg up or not. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Ooh. Onto the other side. We're going to give a good stretch out for this, guys. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Then bend the knees back so the knee and the hip are on the same line. Hips up. Option to have the top leg up. We go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip down. Let's come up right away. Take your right leg over your left leg. Straighten the bottom leg if you need to, and do that side twist. You are done. But we are going to stretch. Because I think we need it. Look over your other shoulder. Come back in. Lean back, shake it out, and switch the cross of the legs. If the bottom leg needs to straighten, that's cool. Twist over to it should be your left side, but if it's not, twist over to the other side. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Twist deeper, exhale. Keep your twist, but look to the opposite direction. And then come on back to center. Lay down on your backs, uncross your legs. Hug your right knee or your both knees into your chest. Bring your right leg cross all the way over your left leg and grab your heels and bring your heels towards your glutes. And that should be a really good wake-up call to your glutes right now. Well, we had a wake-up call. This should be a nice recovery call. Release the hands and drop the knees to the left side to a spinal twist. Uncross the leg before coming back to center. Hug your knees in. Cross left over right, head down. Pull it really close to your glutes. Yep, the leg that's on top, you should feel that in that hip, that outer hip. And then slowly drop the knees to the right side, do that spinal twist. Uncross the legs. Hug the knees to the chest. Good. Just rock and roll yourself a couple times and then just shift yourself onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes onto your back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, come to neutral, tuck your toes. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Chest towards your thighs. Walk yourself side to side a little bit. Soften the knees and walk your hands to your feet. Wherever you are, it's fine. Take your arms behind your back and place your fingers. And stretch the arms away from your back, head down. Knees can be as bent as needed or as light. Keep the cross of your hands or the clasping as you roll up through your spine. Knuckles to the earth with your chest all the way up. Good. Stretch the arms away from you now all the way up overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms up. Good. Stretch a little bit side to side. Just get the kinks out. And then come back to center. Open the arms. Roll the shoulders back and around. Big, big breath in, guys. Happy Monday. Exhale. Go out, make it a good day, a good week. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.